Well, hello everyone. Welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Sports bum, as we like to call him on this channel, pretty much think we're Real Madrid's Florentino Perez. Look, okay, we ain't just signing anyone. Look, Florentino Perez could literally find a handicapped Brazilian and sign him and think he's the reincarnation of Ronaldinho. This guy's obsessed with Brazilians. But Bill think we have all the money to spend in the world. I don't understand that. So they think there's this new midfield revamp coming in at Bayern. Dennis Zakaria being one of them. I'll talk about him later, but we made a video on him if you want to check it out. So Florian Neuhaus. A lot of people don't know too much about him. Maybe you don't watch Gladbach, but I do. Marco Rose, better than Jurgen Klopp, Mr. Boom Merchant. Okay, Marco Rose is one of the best managers in the world, up and coming, in my opinion. He is doing absolute magic at Mönchengladbach. He's actually bringing them back. München brought back. Brought back. Because they're... yeah. Let me shut up. So Neuhaus is a very cozy player. A very good player in possession. An excellent range of passing. I think on the ball, he reminds me of a German efficient Thiago Alcantara. Just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. Let me not hype him up too much. I don't think we personally need to sign any midfielders, by the way. I'm just making this video because it's news and I have to talk about it. And people will get mad at me like, George, you need to talk about this or I'll slap you. George, you need to talk about this or I'll kidnap your mom and ask you to pay $100,000 before you get her. First of all, why are y'all thinking this stuff? Why are you thinking of kidnapping my mom? Just because of a transfer video. It's not that deep. It's just football, like Bastian Schweinsteiger. Relax. You don't need to do that. So, Neuhaus is very good. Cold on the ball ability, scoring goals, long shots. You can trust him to do those things. I think he's a Walmart Kimmich. Hey Google, what is Germany's version of Walmart?
According to TripAdvisor, the US-style Walmart stores in Germany are, among others, Toom www.toom.de and Real www.real.de.
Okay, well, for the Germans, right, my Deutsche people, look, Walmart is a store which is like lower down the tier when it comes to buying stuff, right? So Toom, I'm guessing, is like the German Walmart. So he is the Toom version of Kimmich, which means he's the lower version. Hey Google, what is the word thrift store in German?
In German, you would say second-hand Laden.
Okay, he is the second-hand Laden, like the movie Aladdin. He's the second-hand Laden of Kimmich, the thrift store version of Kimmich, which means... Okay, let me shut up. So that's what he is. But, of course, Kimmich is a world-class midfielder, so I'd love to be his second hand. I'd love to be his second hand, man. Not his right hand, though. I know he does some crazy stuff, okay? It's nope, it's December. He's probably going right back to it. So, Neuhaus, very good player, and I think the links are cold right now, but I wouldn't be surprised if Bayern want him. 40 million? No way. We're not signing midfielders. On top of that, not one for 40 million. Nada, baby, like Spanish. Nada. Nothing. Yeah, de nada. The next one, I think a lot of people don't know too much about him, but Eduardo Camavinga. They call him the second-hand Laden Pogba. I think that's the word. He's basically a very young version of Paul Pogba. He has a lot of technical ability, French midfielder, very, very, very explosive. You know, actually, a lot of Bayern fans on this channel, of course, that would probably be 90% of you, Bayern fans, the other 10% of the Chelsea fans. Anytime I say anything about Chelsea, they're just here, shouting to no one. Like, they're just shouting to that wall Donald Trump built. This is how you look. Why are you saying this about Chelsea? Oh my God, have some respect. Mate, you're so disrespectful to Timo Werner. Nah, don't talk to me about Timo Rata Werner. I don't want to hear anything about Kai Havertz, aka Regen Gutsa. I don't want to hear anything about it. So relax to all the Chelsea. Why did I bring that up? All right, essentially what I'm saying is, like most Bayern fans really want Camavinga. And also, you want a midfielder. Tolisso, according to Bild as well, here's why this somehow could tie into this. Bayern Munich are still waiting for Tolisso to prove himself. Remember, at the end of last season, I thought Tolisso was leaving. A lot of you thought so as well. We all knew that maybe the Bayern bosses wanted something else. They wanted a different player. And then somewhere along the line, someone left us. Someone very, very good at what they did. Someone that we all loved. Thiago Alcantara. Yeah. He left us. And we all wanted to cry. But Tolisso had to stay because of that. But we were going to sell Tolisso. Remember when it was going to be a Brozovic switch? Yes, we were going to sell Tolisso. I mean, there's a video on this channel called Players Bayern Should Sell. This was when Tolisso was about to go. And we all said Tolisso. We all said Boateng, Javi Martinez, because we thought they were all leaving. And then this pandemic thing happened. That shaped a lot. Because I was in the assumption that after a few months, fans will return back into the stadiums and everything would be back to normal. The transfer window wouldn't be switched like this. But Tolisso is still having to prove himself, which means there could be an option to buy another midfielder if that's the case, or you just trust Thiago Dantas. So I guess this is why Bild may be thinking we care about these players, but I don't personally think so. I think even if Tolisso were to leave, we'd have enough players to cover it. And I don't really think the midfield position is a priority. We need a right back with ability, with some talent. Philipp Lahm, come back, 37 years of age. You are too young to be out here not balling for us. We can take anything. We take a fossil if we could, some fossil fuels, okay? We are unclean energy, but we need chemical Lahm energy, okay? So we need a right back, a left back, a center back, if Alaba leaves, because we need to, well, actually, I don't think we need a center back, or a left back, rather, because we'd have Remy Vita, but I'd like a center back when Alaba leaves that replaces Alaba. Upamecano. Yeah, so essentially, I guess there is room to buy midfielder somehow. Camavinga, very, very good at what he does. I mean, this kid has a lot of ability, a lot of talent. You saw him versus France. I mean, he scored this overhead kick, which was ridiculously crazy. And I guess that's just the audacity. I mean, he reminds me of a midfield defensive version of Musiala. Confidence, right? That's all we care about. For these young players, confidence. At 17 years of age, right now 18, he is so confident already, and I love it. Zakaria. Dennis Zakaria, another one we're looking at, apparently, according to Bild. I'll be very surprised if we actually ended up signing him. You know why? Because he's essentially a very, again, a second-hand Latin version of Leon Goretzka. A loom, tomb, whatever you call it in German. He's basically a Walmart Leon Goretzka. I actually think Zakaria is very good, very powerful. I think he's, again, another version of Paul Pogba. Very, explosive in the midfield. Can really drive a midfield forward. I don't know why Arsenal didn't buy this guy instead of buying this Partey guy. Time to partay on the injury table. Dissecting. This guy. He's at Arsenal University dissecting insects. His own body, actually. Hey, why did I say something like that? And then my screen went off. So, yeah, Zakaria for me, very, very explosive. Would you take him? I'm sure a lot of you would. Very, very good midfielder. I mean, I wouldn't know why you wouldn't take him if you had the option. If we didn't have Goretzka, I'd be like, yeah, that's the guy we need to get. Someone with power and explosion. But we already have Goretzka. And you can argue that Goretzka is defensively just as capable as him, disciplined as well, while also being offensively much more improved, better at shooting, better at getting assists and getting forward into the box and the late runs, the third man runs to disrupt the opposition shape. Again, I think Leon Goretzka, for me, just does the job. And I don't think Zakaria, we don't need Hulk Karia. We already have Hulk Goretzka, none of that. So those are the three midfielders. I don't know what everyone thinks about that. I was going to make this video like some big old skit where I'd be pretty much saying no to what Bild said, but I'm enjoying this one better. This is a lot more chill. I have classes to be in, so there's no time for me to be editing a whole skit. But thank you everyone so much. And also, subscribe to the channel. We're so close to 6,000 subscribers. Let's get 6K before this month end. This year actually. 2020 is about to end. People are saying 2020, can't wait for you to go. Like 2021 will just magically give you something else. I bet you more things happened in 2021, if anything. But thank you everyone so much for watching. It's been a fantastic show or video. Mia San Mia and peace.